someone suggested to me a few days ago that I do a video on film to theatre, but I'm making a fanzine, which I'll talk about in another post. So instead of films to theatre productions, I thought I'd do books to films. I thought I'd do my top 5 favourites, if you like. Top 5? No? Yeah, top 5 favourites. I'll start with the most recent. If I Stay was the last book I finished and the last film I saw. I went and saw it on Tuesday with my friend Becky, and it was really good. It really lived up to the book, which I was a bit worried about, but I knew that by comments that it did live up to the book. And yeah, it was really good, and I cried at the bits that I said I wanted to in my last blog post about the book. I finished it when I come home from Brighton, as I said I would. And it was very enjoyable, and the film was really good. Certainly Lee cried more at this. She started crying 20 minutes in, and whereas other people have said different. So when I watched Fault in Our Stars, I'll get back to you on that. Next we have An Education, as I mentioned in yesterday's vlog. I can't find the book, so it's somewhere in my bookshelf. But my bookshelf isn't very tidy, so yeah. I watched the film first, rather than reading the book. And yeah, the film was really good. I love the film a lot. It's my go-to film that I kind of fall asleep to and things. And I was very glad with how the start of the book was basically the film, and it was really good. It really lived up to my expectations. As I said, I saw the film first, which I've kind of got a habit of doing actually. But no, it was really good, and both are equal. But obviously sometimes it's better seeing it on screen rather than reading it. Like, sometimes it's easier to see the film first and read the book, which is what I kind of found with this one. It was easier for me to picture the character of Jenny, it was Carey Mulligan as Jenny from the film, and then go and read the book afterwards. Next, we have my favourite, One Day by David Nicholls. This has been mentioned God knows how many times, and I apologise for that. You know the story behind this by now. Yeah, my cousin said to read it before I saw the film. I wasn't going to, because I knew who was playing like the main characters of Emma and Dex. So I was but yeah, I read the book before I went and saw it, and I think it helped that because I knew who was playing the characters, that I could picture it in the book. I think that was why I cried actually, because I kind of imagined Anne Hathaway as the character. So that was probably why. But as I said, I didn't cry at the film. The film really disappointed me. It wasn't the casting. I think it was just the way that scene that made me cry in the book wasn't done very well, I guess. But no, for this one, the book rather is better than the film. I love David Nicholls as a writer, and I'm really excited for his new book. It's at the end of this month, so that'll be one of my September favourites, I imagine. Next up, we have The Book Thief by Markus Zusak. I think that's how you pronounce it. Sorry if it's not. And I haven't actually read the book yet, but I saw the film a few months ago, and I absolutely loved it. And I wanted to read the book afterwards. And it wasn't actually until Samuel Martin, I don't know if you can see behind me, in my pictures, talking about it on Twitter to Simon Lloyd, that I kind of considered that, oh, I really need to read this. This must be really good. So I went into the Works on a trip to town, and I bought it for £3, I do a lot of my book shopping in the works, in case you haven't noticed by now. And yeah, I haven't read it yet. I'm really excited to read it, and I'll keep you posted on it once I've made a start. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to reading it. Next up, we have another David Nicholls book, Strapped for 10. Again, I saw the film first. I think I got it from Love Film, actually. And then it wasn't until I started uni that I kind of bought it on DVD. Huge fan of James McAvoy, right here. And yeah, it's the book lived up to the film immensely, and yeah, it's a really good film. It's a really good casting. And I haven't read the book in a while. I borrowed it from the library, and then me and Lucy went shopping in Canterbury, and I found this one and One Day in Oxfam for £2 each, I think. So I bought both, and yeah, I'll probably read it again at some point. But yeah, this was another one that kind of lived up to the film. And finally, we have Atonement by Ian McEwan. Again, I saw the film first. It varies with how I do this. Like, sometimes I watch the film first, or sometimes I read the book. It depends on what mood I'm in, or who's playing who, really. But yeah, my dad brought the film home from Blockbuster. And yeah, he brought it home the first night it went on release, and we sat and watched it. And yeah, I loved it. But yeah, the casting was really good, with James McAvoy and Keira Knightley, and it's it's directed by one of my favourite directors, Joe Wright, who'd done Pride and Prejudice, and I love Pride and Prejudice. So I was really excited to see this, and it really lived up to my expectations. So I'm hoping the book will too. But it's another war novel, so it might take me a few days, just like Birdsong did. But yeah, when I start it, I'll let you know the verdict. Yeah, I might. That's it for books to films. But yeah, if you want more of these, or like more film related content, then comment and let me know down below. Thank you for watching, basically. I was going to say thank you for all your likes before you said that. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you liked it. Give it a big thumbs up. Give it a big thumbs up if you did, and comment and subscribe. I really appreciate all the followers and everything. And yeah, that's about it for today. I shall see you tomorrow with, I don't know what with actually, but I'll see you tomorrow.